All right, guys, broadcasting live tonight, and I got a treat for you. I got a treat for you tonight. We're going to talk about supplemental income, how to make extra money and help you basically live a better life and to live life more in your terms. And I have officially done my first DoorDash. And we're going to talk about that tonight. I'm going to do some videos about it in the coming days. If you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to it. I make daily video vlogs and I go live every night around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. That may change if I do some more DoorDashing. I appreciate if everyone clicks the thumbs up button. There's also a free Amazon affiliate link that you can use to support the channel. Basically, you just click on it. You shop like you always would in Amazon. Just put things in the cart. You don't have to check out at a later time using that link. It's a free way to support the channel. Well, Sam, you should look into Snapchat. I may. Thank you, brother. Good to see you. Right now, YouTube is the main thing. I have my Instagram. My Instagram is the word inspire, the symbol _38, inspire _number 38. But right now, tonight, I want to focus on this live feed because I just got done with my first DoorDash. Sarah Jersey, what's up, Sarah? Sierra. Guys, leave a live comment. I read each and every live comment. Jacob, what's up, man? So what I want to share with you tonight, and we'll get to the live comments, is I just did my first DoorDash. What is a DoorDash? DoorDash is a food delivery company. You can work for them as an independent contractor, all via your smartphone. You do that through your smartphone through an app. Okay. So it's basically like a modern day pizza boy or pizza girl, which I used to deliver pizza. And I actually enjoyed it, but it came to a point where I needed to focus on my career at that season of my life. But if you basically go to DoorDash and you basically sign up to be a dasher, I'll do a video on that. You pretty much just need a valid driver's license, car insurance, a reliable car, and free time. The sign-up process about 10-15 minutes. You fill out a W-9, an independent contractor form, because you don't work technically for DoorDash, or you work for yourself. You're going to get supplemental income working as your own company, but working subcontracted out basically from DoorDash. So I signed up last week because I saw other YouTubers doing it. I said that would be a good way to get extra supplemental income. I have a main job, I have YouTube. That'd be another way to get supplemental income to build a lifestyle with multiple streams of revenue so that I can maybe one day retire early or do different things. If I have 2-3 hours, I can work on my term. When you can work on your term, when you can live life more on your terms, you're building a life that's a little bit more enjoyable. Supplemental income is additional income streams that help you have more options. To me, I'm a guy like more options. I'm living a very simple life, so I don't need a lot. And the more I can control my ability to create income, the more I can control my life. Same thing for you. So if you have no college degree, if you have no work history, if you don't like working with people, and you have a car, you don't mind driving, I think DoorDash, Uber, things like that. I mean, they're possibly, I don't want to do Uber. I don't want to do Lyft. I don't like people in my car. I did 2 deliveries tonight. What's today's date? I want to document this. I think it's February 28th, 2019. I did 2 deliveries in Florida. I worked for an hour and 15 minutes at $30. So basically worked for $30 an hour. You have to deduct $3 in gas. I tracked all my miles. You got to track your miles. It's tax write-off. You're an independent contractor. So $3 in gas is $27, plus a little bit of wear and tear on a car. There's a deductible there. But let's just say $25 after all the deductions. That's $25 for 1 hour's worth of work. Now, it's a Thursday night as I make this, but that's an option. If you put together 5-7 days of week, 25 times 5 is over $100, $125 a week. So right there, you know, you're looking at 125, 125, 250. So you're about $500 extra a month. And that's just if you work a couple hours after your main job. It's a supplemental income, not a career income. But if you can do this hustle and a couple other hustles, babysit kids, clean houses. I know somebody went to high school with, she started her own cleaning business. You can do a lot of different things in life, but the main thing is action. How do you get supplemental income? Action and consistency and being a go-getter. Because supplemental income is just like career income. You still have to go out there and get it. It's available. I signed up last Friday, for DoorDash. I got my package in the mail today. So about a week. There's a business card, a credit card that you have to activate. I activated it today. And after my main job, I went walking on the beach. So about 4 o'clock, I left Starbucks. I went walking on the beach. About 6 o'clock, I said, I got 2 hours to kill before YouTube. Let me see if I'll do this DoorDash. It's scary. It's intimidating, just like a first day at the job, just like a first day living in your car, just like a first day doing anything new. Doesn't matter if it's your career or supplemental income. Anytime you do anything, there's fear, apprehension, and anxiety. But you got two choices. You push forward or, and I'm a type of person, by the grace of God. I said, look, you gotta just do it. You gotta just jump in. So, like, I was sitting there looking at the app, pressing dash now, shut down, and I saw they want dashers right now for an hour. I said, let me try for an hour and see what happens. Doing live sign up for Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Postmates, make it happen. I looked at Instacart. But that looked it looks like you can get some money, but that's a little bit too much stress, I think, for supplemental at this time. All those things are good. I did reviews. I like DoorDash because I like the technology. It's almost like completing a task. I like how the app works. I like how you interact, but everyone's different. Supplemental income doesn't mean everyone does DoorDash. Doesn't mean everyone does Uber. Doesn't mean everyone does flea markets. I see you too at the flea markets. Doesn't mean everyone does eBay. Supplemental income, Social Security is supplemental income. Social Security is technically not meant to be main source of income, even though 40% of Americans pretty much count on it as their main retirement. It's a supplemental. And then what they call it the gig economy, meaning that basically the future economy is people are basically working as independent contractors because companies don't want to pay for benefits and the whole package. So you have to find multiple ways to get supplemental income. DoorDash is one, Uber Eats is one, Postmates is one. These are all carrier delivery services. How do you sign up online? What's your number one resource in this world? Your phone. Your smartphone is an investment, not a toy. You can play games on your smartphone, but I just signed up for a company. I became my own independent contractor, and I started working within a week all my cell phone. I didn't go on a job interview. I didn't do it. I watched tutorials. I did watch quite a bit of YouTube videos. YouTube is better than college. You can look up a variety of different perspectives on the same topic. You can pause it, you can rewind it, all in the comfort of your home or your car with no underwear. I delivered 2 packages today with no underwear, but I look professional. I even bought a DoorDash. I bought a $20 DoorDash shirt because it didn't come with the shirt. I bought this myself. I took initiative. I made the investment, $20. I bought this on Amazon. You can use my Amazon link if you're going to buy Uber Eats shirt. Use that link. Click that thing. I bought it. Because I looked professional when I went. I didn't just show up like, I was on time. Both people were happy. Well, I continue to do it. I enjoy doing it. I probably will. I'm living in my car. I'm living free. I can do whatever I want. But supplemental income is good when you lower your expenses. I talk about it often. There's 2 aspects to financial freedom: income and expenses. You can't just cut your expenses and live in the woods. Okay, why? Because you got to feed yourself. You got to have a car. You shouldn't want to have a car. And you want to live in a populated area. Look, if you live in the middle of nowhere, you're not going to be DoorDash, you're not going to be Ubering. That doesn't mean you should listen to me, but I'm just saying you have to be mindful of The more people, the more commerce. The more commerce, the more supplemental income. So people complain about congestion, traffic, etc. But if you have no traffic, if you have no congestion, you have no economy, you have no money. So there's trade-offs in life. You want to be positioned somewhat where there's action. I don't like major action. I like a little bit in the cut, but you got to be a little bit by some action. If you're living in your car, look, this is a great option. If you're a nomad out there, even if you're living in your RV, and if you were towing a car, option. If you enjoy driving, I've made videos in the past, I enjoy driving, option. What are you exchanging? You're exchanging your time. A lot of people have extra time, but they don't have extra money. If you have extra time, but you don't have extra money, you have to exchange that extra time for extra money. I just spent an hour and a half or so when it was all said and done. I exchanged an hour or so of my time for money, for $30. Your time matters. But if you just spent the last hour sitting there with salt stains on your shirt, looking in the sky, wishing for money to drop out, you should have signed up for Uber, or DoorDash, or Postmates, or did something, or do something. Or even go to your local pizzeria, sign up to do that. You have to be a go-getter. Supplemental income doesn't just come to you. Supplemental income doesn't just come to you. You got to go to it. You got to do the research. You got to watch some tutorials. You got to do some planning. You have to realize that and then you got to just do it. You're going to be scared. You're going to be apprehensive, but you got to just do it. And in today's world where you can use technology, you can work around flexible hours and around your time and create a little bit of a cushion. That's wisdom. You have to look at your area. DoorDash isn't the only thing. There's other things. Again, Uber, Lyft. I don't like to drive with people, so that's not an option for me. Postmates, Instacart. I like the technology with DoorDash, but it's still apprehensive. It's still a little scary. And again, this is my first day. I did 2. It's a side thing. You should enjoy what you do. You should have, that's what I'm trying to do. I try to build my life around more of what I enjoy to do. But you do have to cut your expenses, because when I was delivering pizza 15 years or so ago, I had a mortgage and everything else. I said I could deliver pizzas until the cow come home. There's no way I'd even be able to make a dent in my mortgage. Or, if you had a rent or whatever. Now, again, it's not a career. It's supplemental income. It's a beautiful thing if you can build up a few supplemental incomes, and you could cover a lot of your expenses if you lived a simple life. Live a simple life, live by a somewhat populated area, and keep supplemental income. Don't move in the middle of nowhere, cut all your expenses, and have no income, because then you're going to be in the woods looking at Bambi just masturbating. You want to have supplement, but that's just me. You should do whatever you want. So I just like living the simple life because I have more options. I've made several videos about that. I like living the simple life because I control more of my time. And when you have extra time, you can exchange it for extra money if that's what you wanted to do. But it's still work. Just like YouTube is work, just like DoorDash is work. I've seen plenty of people on YouTube. They signed up for DoorDash and they weren't happy about it and they didn't do anything about it. So I can't speak to them. I'm not here to judge them. But what I'm here to say, there's people that create YouTube channels, they don't do nothing. People that create DoorDash don't do, not everything for everyone, so there's no shame. M-Top, take a phone. I tell everyone, if you're under the age of 80, and I would hope even above, but I know once you get above 80, it's pretty hard. You should have a smartphone, even if it's $1,000. Why? Because that's your biggest investment. I just got a job off my smartphone. I talk to no one. I pay my bills on my smartphone. Your smartphone is a computer. It's not a toy. It's a computer. It helps you be more productive if you use it as a tool. If you use your phone as a toy, it's a toy. If you use your phone as a tool, it's a tool. It's all a matter of what you use it for. But that's what I want to share tonight. I want to document that. Roll down the window, go to all live comments. Let me know, guys, if you guys do anything for supplemental income, if you're thinking about anything, how you feel about life, what's going on, what you want to talk about. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate that. Love and respect. Thank you guys for everyone. I appreciate that. I wanted to keep going, but I said I want to stay consistent with YouTube. I wanted to do that. I said shit. I was like I'll go till 9:30, but I said, let me stay consistent. Let me stay consistent. Consistency is big. Because if you're going good and there's still more orders, live and let live. I love you. I love you. I love your daughter. Stay positive. Don't give up. I wanted to keep going. When you're delivering and I accepted both orders. I didn't deny them. I accepted both. I had 2 orders. I accepted them. If you make the deliveries and everything goes good, and if they have more work, they said, you want to extend your dash. I thought about that, but I said, I don't want to extend anything right now. I'm always cautious to extend something, even with the message. I said, let me just take a win for tonight. Let me regroup, because I wanted to, so they say, pop the cherry, no disrespect. I wanted to just break through of that mental barrier of doing something new. Because once you break through it, now it's an option. I've done it. If I want to do it again, great. If I don't, I don't have to. Well, I'm an independent contractor. Supplemental income, independent contractor. I like independent. All right, let's go all your comments. Good job. You guys doing good with the comments. Jacob, hey Sam, how are you doing today? I had a good day. Good. I'm glad you had a better day at work, brother. You showed up. Showing up, no matter if it's your career or supplemental income, you gotta show up. Good job. Quick question. Now I put my face on my profile. Do I look beautiful? Well, brother, let me take a look. I haven't zoomed in on it, but brother, you look beautiful to me, even if you look like a complete disaster. Why? Because, brother, like I said, you got a beautiful soul, man. And I appreciate about that. So I don't want to just pander to you and say, oh, you look gorgeous. I can't tell you. You may look like a disaster. I don't know. But I will tell you look beautiful no matter what. Why? Because we've had a lot of conversations, brother, and you've been a positive person. And I appreciate you. And you should always feel like you're the hottest thing on the street. Never spend any time with anyone that makes you feel ugly. If anyone makes you feel ugly, get the hell away from them. You don't need them in your life. Plenty of people think you're beautiful, brother. Now I think you're beautiful. Now, I'm not going to comment on the picture. I don't know yet. But no matter what, brother, 1 is I like girls. 2 is I want to be single. So 3 is I love you, brother. You're a positive person. Stay positive. Good job. Jake, what's up, bud? Hey, Jake. What's up, man? Good to see you. Free to be me. That's my brother. Keep hustling. Yeah, keep following. Yeah. That's my brother, man. Free to be me. Free to be me. Check me out, man, with the red bag, man. I love you, man. You're a good dude, man. That's my father. Jacob. In that case, I like 5 number 2s, extra cheese. Just kidding. That's all love, man. Keep laughing. Sorry I couldn't hold on. But nah, I love it, man. You're a good dude. No, what did I deliver? So, like, as soon as I hit dash now, it was something open, like a delivery came in. I'm like, but it was like, I don't know what it was, like $11. It was sushi. So I knew the restaurant, so that's high end. So I said, 1 is if they're ordering $50 worth of food, that's why it's a little bit more money, nice area, all those things equate, right? So if they're ordering Burger King off the dollar menu, like 2 things, then you know it's going to be a disaster. Maybe, not necessarily. So I'll take it. So the next one was the Mexican spot. Ordered again, like $55 worth of tacos. I went there, a couple of girls partying, drinking. Now I have my DoorDash shirt on, but come on, I'm a delivery guy. Did they want to have sex with me? Probably not. But what I could tell you is, I went good. Good job. Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Sam. Could you tell me about mobile homes looking for something like $10,000? You're not going to find in a decent area a mobile home for $10,000. If you are, you're not going to own the land. Here's the number 1 thing you want to know about buying a mobile home in Florida, because I've looked into it and it's an option. You want to own the land. If you don't own the land, you're going to be paying a land lease, which is going to be anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per month, and that's only going to go up. There's no value in a mobile home. No, you're not mobile. And if you're renting the land, you're basically just renting an apartment, and you're paying $10,000 for an apartment, and then you're going to rent the land from another guy. So only do it if you can own the land. There are some places in Florida where you can own the land. Now, here's the other bad part. It's hard to get a loan on those properties. They want 25% down at least. They can't be too old. And you're going to go probably about a 10, maybe you get a 15-year loan, but probably a 10-year loan. So 10-year loan, you're not going to get one for $10,000 where you own the land, not in anywhere decent. So in somewhere decent, especially along the coast that you own the land, you're going to be looking at least $100,000, at least. So 10,000, you can find that inland in the country land. You're not going to be doing DoorDash. That's the downside. So a lot of people say, and I've looked at it, a lot of people say, Sam, I can live in the middle of nowhere. I could buy a small little shack for 20,000. Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get supplemental income. Because even if you have a paid off house, you still have to pay for utilities. Even if you're going to live off the grid, you still have to pay for food. If you're going to get food, you have to have a car. If you're going to have a car, you have car insurance. All those things start to add up. So you're always going to need income. If you move in the middle of nowhere, the reason those places are so cheap because there's not a lot of income around. So you better have some type of self-generating income where you don't need to go. Now, if you're on disability, if you're on Social Security, and that's how you're going to ride it out, nothing wrong with that, then that's an option. But visit areas. So Marilyn, from my understanding, you and your husband from the Bronx, I visited Florida throughout my life, but seriously, for 2 years. For 2 years, I lived in my car in New Jersey, and I visited Florida. I made videos about it, and I traveled all over the state. And I looked for various spots that I would like. I found my favorites. I looked at different things. But you should do that. You shouldn't buy anything initially. I understand house fever. I've had house fever. What I could tell you is don't buy anything yet. Come down here, because there's bad neighborhoods, believe me. You're from the Bronx, you can move to Florida and think you went to the countryland Bronx. There's plenty of bad spots in Florida. So you don't want to just move anywhere in Florida and think you're going to be magical like Inspirational Nomad under a palm tree. You may move to Florida, you'll be next to a meth lab. Okay, that's not hot. So do your research, visit, and everything is kind of like proportional. So if something's cheap, it may be cheap for a reason. But I would say don't worry about buying yet. But that's the thing about buying mobile home. You got to own the land. If you're doing a land lease, don't buy. And you're going to have to put at least 5% down. All right, good job. Question. I love you. Nomad. What's up, Nomad? Hey, Sam. Hope your day was good. Thank you. I'm with you. Thank you. I don't want people in my car. Yeah, no. Yeah. When I'm living in it, yep, me neither. So no Uber, yep, me neither. But DoorDash does sound like a great idea. If you're in a decent area, and again, if you're living in your car, you could park anywhere, depending on your situation. Now, if you're working at a static office, like I did for 2 years while I lived out of a car, then you have to figure out, look, can I DoorDash around here? I could have, because I lived in a populated area in Jersey. So, you got to think about that. Your area populated? Look at DoorDash. Does it have restaurants in that area? Do some research. But it's an option. But there's other supplemental options, but everything requires work and consistency. But this is one, and I like it. Good job. I love it. The Dawn Van Life, Uber Eats is easy. I've heard that. I did look into that, but I didn't like the app, and it sounded a little bit sus. I like the app and the technology the best in DoorDash. But let me continue to read your comment, and thank you for your insight. He goes, you just go in and say you just want to do Uber Eats. Okay. They don't even inspect your car. Okay. And if you say you're not interested in people, okay, I'm not. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Who came in hot? Gil, man, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Gil, thank you for the super chat, man. Love and respect you, Gil. You're acknowledged, you're appreciated, and I say thank you. So that's the thing. I mean, I really don't like people. That's why I like working nights. I like working nights. I like working remote. I like DoorDash because it's just me. Now, you still have to deal with people. You have to pick up food. You have to drop off food. I'm always respectful. No matter what I've done in life, I try to always be respectful and positive. I think that goes a long way. I think you'll see it. I think if you watch, Gil and Cameron, man, Gil and Cameron, man, thank you for the super chats, man. Gil, Cameron, I see you guys. I appreciate you both, and I'm thankful, and I'm appreciative. Thank you, Gil and Cameron. Thank you. I think that if you just stay positive, and if you become assertive and you just do it, you got to do research, but then you just do it, you'll figure out ways of supplemental income. Or you'll just do what you have to do until you can figure out better ways. But again, the proof is in the pudding, because these are facts. Because again, you could look at anything in life. You could watch DoorDash reviews. There's people that hate it. There's people that love it. You could watch IT things. There's people that love it. There's people that hate it. Everything is what you do, how you think, who you roll with. If you're around people that are on a positive mindset, doing positive things and being productive, not just staring into the screen and spitting negativity. So I address the world, and I address bad stuff. I address good stuff, but I'm a doer. Okay. Doers DoorDash, or doers do IT, or doers do construction. I've done all those. So there's people who give you negative feedback, but they're not doers. The only thing they know how to do is hit the thumbs down. But what I'm here to encourage and empower you If you're living in a car, living simple, or if you're living in a house, you're looking to downsize. As you downsize and you minimize your expense, you work, you generate income, you find other ways to get supplemental income, and you own more of your life. And you surround yourself with positive people who are doers, who share their experience and encourage you. Marilyn lives in Central Jersey. Well, that's where I grew up, Central Jersey. So love and respect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Again, Gil and Cameron, thank you. Much love. And that's appreciated. I appreciate you appreciating me and the time I put in. Thank you. Back to the live comments. Thank you again, Dawn, to Van Life. I appreciate you sharing your experience. Looking at Uber Eats too, it's an option. Jacob, like the live FYI. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the positivity. Hydration break to everyone. Love and respect. Maryland, I flea market every Sunday. Okay. Here in the Bronx, about 150 to 206 hours. Well, that's good. That's good. Now, you're a doer. I like less interaction with people. And you have to have some interaction with people. So that's why that wouldn't work for me. But again, this is why we say everyone has their own fingerprint. That's why we should all share it and everyone should just be you. Do. So I've tried to build my life around using technology and going off that to work so I can work less with around people. Not because I don't love people, I want the best for people, but I like to be mainly by myself. So that's why for me, DoorDash is a good supplemental. I don't have to deal with people. I mean, you got to pick a food, but I don't have to deal with people for the big part. But some people like to deal with people, they don't like to deal with technology. Some people like to deal with people, don't like to deal with technology. So you have to play to your strengths in life. But I do think that everyone should invest in an up-to-date smartphone. I totally agree. Because if you're at the flea market, then you want somebody to be able to pay you via PayPal or Cash App through your phone. And it helps you track. I also recommend the Dawn of Van Life. What I also recommend is I think it's called the Stride Track app. I tracked all the miles. I drove 26 miles. So, and it tracks you using your GPS navigation through your phone so that at the end of the tax year, you can document all your miles. I think it's called the Stride app. I'll do a video. Jacob, man, thank you for the super chat, man. It's a gift towards the coffee fund. Just paid $200 today. Had to pay some debts, but expect 10 next time. Keep up the good videos, brother. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me. I see you, man. Keep your picture out there and keep shining. Keep your picture out there and keep shining. Don't spend any time around people who make you feel ugly. Don't spend any time around people who make you feel insecure. Don't spend any time around people who want you to prove yourself to them. You shouldn't have to prove yourself to anyone. People either love your vibe or they don't like your vibe. If you don't like the vibe, then kick rocks. But if you like the vibe, let's go forward together. That's what I say. So thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. And again, Gil, I still see you. And Cameron, I still see you. All appreciated and noted. But what I'm telling you, again, is I truly do believe and endorse an up-to-date smartphone. It's a business write-off if you're using it for your business, and it's an asset. It's a resource. And I can't stress that enough. Back to live comments. I'm excited. I can't help it. I'm going to be happy. Wendy, congratulations, Sam. I had fun. I smiled. Never let someone steal your smile. If I did something today that was productive, and made me smile, should I frown because other people want me to be something else? No. I should be happy, and I am happy, and I appreciate people are happy for me. Congratulations, Sam. I'm doing this too. Yes. I made $98 on Tuesday delivering meals. I love you, and I'm proud of you. I like to be around people that like to just celebrate each other, man. It's all love. It's fun. That's why I do I don't know, like Uber Eats and stuff. I haven't done it. But I do like DoorDash because it keeps the tally on the phone. You see the digits. And it's just inspiring. I like it, man. I like to draw. I just felt good. Thank you for sharing, Wendy. We're fellow DoorDashers. Wendy, look at us. We're DoorDashing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm happy. I don't care. I want to be happy. Why be sad? Don't be sad. Eder 2260. Super chat. I appreciate that. Forgive me if I said the name wrong. Eder 2260. I see you. I appreciate you. I thank you. It's noticed. And Wendy, yes, stay happy. Eder, thank you. Jacob, thank you, man, for that huge support as well. And Cameron and Gil, all you guys, I see you. it stays up in my spirit forever, and I appreciate that. It means something to me, and I thank you. I don't take it lightly. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating my time. I appreciate that. Me and Wendy doing it. I'm having a good time tonight. Yeah. Seattle, Jersey. I'm currently downsizing. There you go. Look, downsizing is the key. You do have to cut expenses because the more expenses you cut, you don't need that much supplemental income, and then you can do fun things that make you smile. When I had a house, when I had a lot of expenses, I didn't enjoy doing things like this because to me, I was like, it's like throwing a grain of sand at a mountain. When you have a lot of expenses and you do a supplemental income thing like Uber or DoorDash, it's like, you're never going to get ahead because the mountain's too high. I've seen somebody do DoorDash. I said, look, with a mortgage, there's no way, it's just for like play money. But for me, when you're living simple, then you can do more creative things. I made a conscious effort when I moved in my car. I said, I'm going to do YouTube. I'm going to do things I love to do, but that I always didn't have the time, energy, and it wouldn't have mattered because I had to devote so much to things that didn't inspire me. A big house with rooms I didn't use, living in a state I didn't want to live. I want to empower you to downsize, sacrifice. You may have to live in New Jersey in your car for 2 years. You may have to work a stacked job for 2 years. Downsize, sacrifice, apply to the jobs you want. Go after them. Be aggressive. Go after your supplemental income. Be consistent in showing up on the things you like to do. Sing at church, YouTube, whatever. DoorDash, whatever. Be a doer. Be a DoorDash doer. All right, coming up. All right, we're a little happy night. That's all right. And then she goes, currently downsizing, sell most of my things. I thought I needed, quotation. Yeah, you don't need much. Somebody asked me the other night, said, Sam, I downsized, I don't know, a lot. I said, you haven't downsized enough until you can fit everything you own in one bag. Very mentally painful, but very freeing. Continue to read. And then she goes, supplemental income, she puts quotations, giving some things away for free. Yeah. Within a week, I felt completely different. Yes, it's very painful to get rid of, but don't, in my opinion, don't sell. Just totally get a 3 mil trash bag, just throw everything out because it's a big burden. And it's so much mental pain to separate yourself from things you've acquired. You can't even really get into the logistics of being a retail business. Just get rid of everything so you can start with a clean slate. Because the mental and emotional burden that you're up against when you downsize is so severe. I've lost 200 pounds in my life. I survived some real stuff. I've been, by the grace of God, I've been touched. And what I can tell you, one of the hardest things I ever did in my life was throwing away stuff. And you don't need to make that burden heavier by trying to make a couple dollars on eBay, this and that. That's good. eBay is supplemental income or flea market. But when you're dealing with the mental stress of downsizing, don't add more stress. You gotta simplify first. Then supplemental income. Good job. Marilyn. Hey, Sarah. Where are you located? Dave. Nice. I do Postmates. Okay, I looked into Who Lyft. Good for you. Part-time. Love the freedom. Yes. Great for nomads. Damn it, Dave. Thumbs up to you. Look, if you're a nomad, there's options out there. I mean, being a nomad helps. Why? Because as a nomad, what's your greatest asset? I always say it. Your freedom and your flexibility. You're flexible. You want to do Postmates or you want to do DoorDash or Uber, you can go to any part of the state. And you can find a spot to sleep there, and then next day you just keep moving. You're a nomad. You got the flexibility. Use it. Now, if I had a big RV, guess what I wouldn't be doing? DoorDash. Why? Because it's too gas inefficient. I would have made no money. That's what I also tell you guys. Now, once you get into the big RV game, you ain't going to be able to do stuff like this because you're less flexible. That's why I always tell you, right now I'm still young enough to keep the Jeep Renegade, then the next car would be a Toyota Prius. Why? Efficiency. Efficiency equals flexibility. The bigger the vehicle, the less efficient, the less flexibility. That makes a difference, guys. Especially if you're not retired, you're still in the workforce, and you need supplemental income, or you want supplemental income, don't make your life harder. Make it more flexible. Good job. Hydration break. Wendy, Google Maps makes this job easier. Yes, Google Maps changed my life also with the Nomad life. Finding campgrounds, scouting the area. I use Google Maps. Looking at my perimeter. My perimeter is always, where's a Starbucks? Where's a Planet Fitness? Where's a beach? And then, through the app. That's why I love the DoorDash app. So far, so good. It basically says, look, you have a delivery. You have a 1 minute to accept it or decline it. It shows on Google Maps where you have to pick it up, where you have to drop it off. It shows the expected time you're supposed to deliver it in. And then you accept, and then you just hit go, and then you're off. It was fun. I had fun. I don't care. I'm going to be happy. I had fun. No, I might do that. Sounds good. It's scary. Step one, anytime you're scared in life, just do it in steps. The first step is you have to go online. You have to sign up. You have to give your social security number. You have to give some direct deposit information. You're going to have to give your driver's license, take a picture of it, and you're off to the races. Then you have to wait a week to get the package, and then when you get it, you got to activate the company card, and then you just got to do it. Then you just got to do it. Don't forget the last part. Then you just got to do it. Good job. Nomad, the more you branch out, the more you bring in. Love to you. Thank you. Your enthusiasm tonight is fire. Thank you. I'm just trying to be happy in my life, and then I'm happy. Thank you. Keep hustling. I'm working. I'm not just being lazy. I'm out there trying to do different things. And thanks for treating this like a real job. I am. That's what I said to myself. I could have DoorDashed. I said, let me be consistent with YouTube. I put a lot of work into YouTube, year and a half. First year, no monetization. And I'm thankful. And I appreciate it. And I respect it like a job, just like my real job, just like every job. I show up. I've overall always gotten good reviews because I try to treat people right, show up. I try to give my all. I give my all in these videos. And I give my all in DoorDash. I had a good time. Thank you, Norma. Thank you. I appreciate that. Norma, thank you. Jacob, thank you. Edie2260, thank you. And Gil, thank you. And Cameron, thank you. Thank you all. I still see all of you. You're up on top. You're all up there, and I appreciate that. I don't take it for granted. Thank you. Back to live comments. I'm blushing. I'm all excited. I might, yeah. Sierra, I have a full-time job, by the way. A job that I love, yeah. This is just supplemental. This may not be a career. Now, look, if you want to cut your expenses all the way down and you want to try to make a career, I'm not mad at you. It's an option. Whatever it is for you, flea market, DoorDash, Uber, it's an option. But it's also a supplemental income if you need a full-time job or if you want a full-time job, and this is supplemental. And then let's continue to reach. Sarah Jersey, I lost my father, love and respect. Vietnam vet, double amputee, love and respect. Recently, and that is what triggered me to begin to take steps, yes, that will allow me to make the most of your life. Grab this moment in your life. If you have the opportunity, don't waste your life. I feel the same way. Good comment. What's the answer to life? Make the most of each day. Keep moving. Put one foot in front of the other. And don't let anyone steal your enthusiasm. Don't allow anyone to make you feel ugly. If you upload a profile picture, no matter how you look, don't be around anyone that makes you feel ugly. Why? Because that matters in life. Your enthusiasm is a blessing. Make the most of it. Good job. Tough. I can't do any of these apps because I don't have an Android phone. Okay. Or an iPhone. Beware of gas expenses, wear and tear, etc. I tracked it all with an app. Again, I'll do a video on that. Stride app. It tracks the miles, the wear and tear, the gas, everything. So I'm tracking it all. And that's what my phone does. My phone gets me the job and it tracks my tax deduction. So next year I'll be very prepared. I have it all digitally backed up so I don't have to stack a filing cabinet in my car. When I had a house, I had a filing cabinet. Total disaster. Everything's digital now. Everything's in the cloud. Yeah, it's magical. Wendy. Only thing I hate is night driving. I can understand that. And I could definitely understand that for a woman too, because it could be a little bit intimidating. But even too for an older person. For an older person, scary on night because your eyes and everything, and even me. But again, what should you do? I think you can do a DoorDash, especially in the summer, it stays light till at least 8 o'clock. You can do a DoorDash at night between 5 to 8. If you were a stay-at-home mom and you sold like cosmetics as a supplemental income, you can, after you drop your kids off at work, you can do DoorDash during the lunch hour rush from 11 to 2. You're a stay-at-home mom, now you're a DoorDasher. Stay-at-home mom and DoorDash. Why? Because all you got to do is dash now between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Make $50 or whatever, 50 times 5 days a week. 50, 100, 150, $250 a week. $1,000 a month. There's a lot of options out there, guys. And then she goes, Florida does not have streetlights. Some of them don't. Wendy, good point, especially in the country lands of Florida, a lot of country lands. So, and I love Florida. I love the country lands. I visit them often. I do a lot of camping there. So I use my flexibility as a nomadic life that I can come into the, heart of the city and I can go into the country land. But just be mindful. Now, Norma, I think I'm not Norman. Wendy, You just have to be mindful. I don't know where your house or anything is. Florida does not have street lights, and it's somewhat dangerous to drive unfamiliar roads. No, it can be. I've gotten lost on some side roads in Florida, and that's why I tell you, Maryland, make sure you come visit in Florida first, because every part of Florida is not Palm Beach. So you got to be very careful. That's true. Brandon. Let's all celebrate, Sam. Yeah, knowledge and experience. I'm sharing with you guys. I want you guys to do great. Thank you, Sam, for your perspective on life. I appreciate you. Appreciate me. It is genius and very fulfilling outlook. God bless. Yes, yes. Hey, look, it's just a happy, fulfilled life where you're out there just doing you. That's it. Just doing me. Not hurting no one, just doing me. People like it. I say I'm thankful. If not, then I say, hey, go do you. That's fine. Thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, too, Brandon. I saw your positive comment yesterday or today on my video, and it meant something to me, brother. Thank you. Love and respect to New Jersey. Maryland. Hey, Sierra. Sorry for your major loss. Salute, yes, to your dad. Love and respect. Just wondering, do you still have items to sell? Live and let live. Hey, Sam. Hand wave emoji and all at work. Well, Liv, I hope you're still in here. I love you. I love your daughter. And I want you to have peace in your heart. Okay. I want peace in your heart, and I want you to just do you, love you. And I want to give you space. Jacob, I use my phone for porn. So, yeah, I use that for porn too. It's entertainment. So, entertainment, work, finances, everything right off your phone. Good job. Ari, hey, Ari. There's a site I recently signed up for called User Testing. Okay. You get paid to review websites. Well, there's another supplemental income option. I've never heard of that, so I can't speak to it, but I appreciate you, Ari, sharing your experience. Forgive me if I say the name wrong. Love and respect you, brother. Thank you. NVRV. Amen. Smartphone's tool. Totally agree. I look at it as an essential tool. So do I. Next week, next Friday, the Samsung S10 is coming out. So if you're in the market for a new Android phone, that's what I recommend. Samsung S10 next Friday. Oh, yeah. NVRV. Amen, Sam. Smartphone is an essential tool. Yep. Pay my car insurance. Yep. And phone bill. Yep. First. Yep. Just like I used to do it. Right. Yeah. I remember what it was. Early 2000s. I was in between jobs. I was doing I think at that time I was delivering pizzas. I was painting houses. And I remember buying a laptop. At that time, we didn't have smartphones like we do now. A smartphone's a laptop. That's all it is in a condensed form. Probably more powerful than your laptop now, if you have a good one. So I remember at that time, I was basically totally broke in debt. And I remember buying a laptop. I got I don't know what it was, the Wiz. The Wiz was like an electronics store. I got like a store credit card, and I put $1,000 to buy a laptop. And on that laptop was the first time I used that was the first time I used a computer to upload my resume and to apply for a job. And that's how I started building my career outside of construction. I was broke, struggling. I put $1,000 on a credit card. I bought a laptop, and I used it, not just watch porn, to somebody helped me to create a resume, and then I submitted a resume, and that's how I got into a different field. So technology matters. And in today's technology era, in the gig economy, they call it, where kind of like people are different independent contractors, your smartphone's an asset. It is. Matthew. Yo, what's up, man? Hello again. Hello to you. I like your energy. Thank you for the love. I saw the video that you put window covers up. Yep. I sleep in my car sometimes, but afraid that someone can break in at any time. Well, it's a possibility. Any suggestions? Park safely and legally. So if you're in a campground, as long as it's not in the middle of nowhere, you should be pretty safe. And that's where I spend most of my time. There's more campgrounds in Florida than there was in New Jersey. In New Jersey, I had to do a lot of industrial areas, truck stops, etc. So truck stops are still relatively safe. Some of them are even patrolled at night. That's when I've had the cops knock at my door a couple times. So I also had a drunk guy knock at my door one time at a rest stop in Georgia. But 99% of the time, it's not going to be any problem. If you park safely and legally, and if you campgrounds are a go, that's your best place. Now, I don't know your state. Your state's going to matter with that. Campgrounds are your best. If not, truck stop or rest area for one night, and you keep it moving. And then you just go from there. Wendy, they offer bonuses for $1. I saw that. I didn't get to that yet, though. This is my first night. And up to $500 for busy nights. And tomorrow, all weekend, probably. I'm going to take a look. Wendy, we're doing this. Jacob, thanks again, Jacob. Thanks for the comment, brother. And advice, Sam. I love you, brother. And I appreciate you. I still see you, and I appreciate you. And thank you. Dennis, hey, Sam. Congrats for making it DoorDash. It was fun. You only talked about this a couple nights ago. Yep, I'm a doer. I planned, I researched, I just did it. And then he goes, showed you, got one. Yeah, good job. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm going to do some series too. Tomorrow I'll upload a vlog on when I picked up, because I got it delivered And so, I didn't go to orientation or anything. You just sign up online. Again, you're going to need your social security number, your bank account information, etc. On DoorDash. And then I got it delivered, and I got the bag delivered. It comes, and then the company credit card, debit card comes in the package. And then you activate the credit card, and then you're good to dash. I got it today. I dashed today. Now, I did because I believe in presenting yourself well. It doesn't come with a t-shirt. So I spent $17 on Amazon. I bought a DoorDash shirt. If you're going to do DoorDash, please use my Amazon affiliate link. Cost you nothing. But this is what I bought. I bought it for myself. I'm practicing what I preach. And I wear that when I do pickups and drop off. So I look a little professional. That's my only one, so I can't mess it up. But I only put it on when I deliver. Now my car does smell a little bit like sushi, right? Jacob, if only those girls wanted X, laugh my ass off. Well, I'm glad they don't. Because I like being single. Let me tell you something. You're talking about the girls I dropped off to the Mexican food to? Yeah, they were all drinking too, so maybe they did want, but did they look at me like, who's this guy? I don't care though. But see, that's what I like about being single. When you're single, being single is the greatest flexibility in the world. I don't have to worry about impressing anyone, about proving myself. A lot of times I got into financial debt because I was trying to buy things to impress girls. I think a lot of guys do that. I was bad for that. And no, it's not a girl's fault. It was my fault. But look, when you date, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. When you date, you're going to spend more money. When you have a dog, you're going to spend more money. And if you're single, that's an asset. Sometimes I talk to a lot of young people and I say, look, right now you got the world by the balls, really. I mean, you're single, you got no mortgage, you got no kids. You can do whatever you want. You can DoorDash tonight. So just be mindful. Maryland, land how? Did I answer that? I don't know what that means. Norma? Good job. Thank you again, Norma. I appreciate that. On your first DoorDash experience. Yeah, thank you, Norma. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, too. Jake, I started my new job today. Congratulations. Change is good. Amen. Amen, Jake. Congratulations to you, brother. I celebrate people. Doers. People who put themselves out there. Scary. I guarantee you my brother Jake was scared, but he showed up. I guarantee you when you do DoorDash, you're going to be scared even after you get the kit. Jake, you showed up. You show up to different things. Now, everything you show up to will not work out. There's things that I've done that hasn't worked out. But then you find something else. You got to be a doer. How do you get supplemental income? You got to do. And you got to be consistent. You got to be positive. And you got to be around people. I guarantee you there's people that are like, oh, DoorDash, and what are you doing that for? Like, you don't want to be around those type of people. They're sitting there not doing anything, and they're blaming you for doing something. You want to be around doers. That's how you build your life. Good job. Marilyn. Okay, thanks, pal. Love to you, Marilyn, and your husband. Wendy, I just joined Planet Fitness. It's the best thing you ever did. Today in preparation, I'm so happy for living in my minivan. Oh, you can go do fun. And we'll hang out around this town. You can go wherever you want. And work, yeah, DoorDash to keep, the DD stands for DoorDash, guys. And to keep the cell car payments up. There you go. Wendy, you can create a whole new life. As long as you got Planet Fitness, you gotta get the black card. The black card means you can go to any Planet Fitness in the entire country. I've done that. I've traveled up and down the East Coast of America. And there's a Planet Fitness everywhere except Vermont. Vermont, there was no Planet Fitnesses. I love Swan Auto. But in the hills of Vermont, no Planet Fitness. I gotta be by Planet Fitness. I gotta be in Florida. There's plentiful Planet Fitnesses in Florida, plentiful campgrounds in Florida, plentiful MILFs in Florida, and plentiful DoorDash opportunities in Florida. Where do I live, Florida? Where do I want to stay, Florida? Where do I love? Florida! Good job. Gil, thank you again, Gil, for super chat. I appreciate it. You really inspire me. Well, you too, and I appreciate it. Sam, and you give me a bunch of new ideas. Good, I'm thankful. I appreciate your faith and work ethic. Thank you. God bless. Gil, thank you, brother, for appreciating me, man. Thank you. Love to you, brother. Thank you, Gil. Thank you. I'm just trying to live my best life. For me, I'm happy. And that's what matters. Thank you, Gil. And VRV. Not that I'm saying this is a good option, but if you live in the middle of nowhere, you can grow your own food. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at anyone who wants to do their own thing and have chickens. I'm not mad at you. You may be able to survive. You may be able to survive. I'm going to do a series on that. But for me, I want to be able to thrive. But somebody would thrive like that. Everyone should do whatever they want. I'm not mad at you. It's an option. Just Ray. I quit my job, live in my car, and my newer job doesn't start yet. Okay. I want to do an online job, but how do I start? Sign up and start and be consistent. DoorDash, just go to DoorDash.com, sign up and start. Uber, sign up and start. YouTube, sign up and start. And show up and just do. That's what I did. I can only practice what I preach. Gil, thank you. Cameron, thank you. I appreciate that. MVRV. Thanks for the tip at Dawn Van Life. Sierra, Jersey. Maryland. I live in Central Jersey. I've done that. Gil, Wendy, way to go. So glad you're preparing for the move. Very exciting. Hope to do it one day myself. There you go. Plan, prepare, and do. Plan, prepare, and do. Plan, prepare, and do. Good job. Wendy, thank you, Gil. Free to be me. DoorDash rounds with cash. Well, hey, it goes right to your app. So what I can tell you is, look, you're working for it. You might as well get it. Go out there and make it happen. Joe Blow. Blocked? I don't understand what that means. Wendy, you can buy things at antique stores and sell them. Luke does that on eBay or Amazon just right. Yeah, you can do that too. That's another side way to get supplemental income. So yeah, I'm not mad. But the only problem with that is everything in life you have to make an investment. I made an investment here, but that's upfront investment. You have to hold inventory and it may not sell. So, but that's an option. You have to know your personality, know what you're good at, then decide what you want to do. That's the only problem though. You got to hold inventory. You got to invest a little bit of money. Jacob. Thank you again, Jacob. Here's towards the coffee fund. Jacob, I see you. Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, Jacob. Luke, my Nomad fan, long time no see. I miss you, brother. Hope you've been amazing. Luke, we're just talking about you, brother, with the eBay stuff. Love to you, man. Keep positivity. Luke's a positive person. We appreciate him, Luke. I've been just busy. Just do you, man. Right now, 315 building my eBay, which has been awesome. Getting excited for my big thrift in Journey in April. Brother, keep doing you. It makes you happy. Luke, brother. Are you doing DoorDash? I did my first one tonight. Did 2 deliveries, made $30 an hour and 50 minutes. Oh my God, you really are. How do you like it? I love it. I may do it again this weekend. Why? Because look, if I got extra time, I might as well turn it into extra money. That's work. I like it. It's fun. Wendy, I like the app. Gas Buddy app. Let you know where the cheapest gas is. Wendy, good comment. I may have to look into that. Thank you. Luke, question mark. Luke, I'm doing Uber Eats. Okay, how do you like it? On the side as well for extra money. Okay, how do you like it? And it's been terrible. I hope it picks up. Okay. I've heard I like DoorDash the best based on what I researched, but I don't know. I don't have experience with that one. Definitely will, Sam. Definitely will. Yeah, there you go. Wendy, DD stands for DoorDash. Just message me that is busy, and if I work, they will pay $1.50. Yeah, more than the trip for compensation. You get bonuses during hot hours. One of the hot hours at night and lunch rush. Everyone wants their food then. Wendy, keep hands washed. Yep, I don't touch any food. As we touch doors, millions of people touch. You look, I didn't touch anything. I went into the sushi place or whatever. I checked the things off the list. I had them put it right in here. It was in their bag and in this bag. And then when I went to the place, they took it right out of the bag and didn't touch anything. One of the people wanted me to drop it off on the doorstop, leave it on their door. They text me. I was driving there, and they text me and they said, just leave it on the door, like in front of the front door. And that's what I did. But I just touched the bag, put it down. That was it. Good job. Eater 2260. Thank you again, Eater. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wendy, I'm happy too. Yeah. Look, some people don't like to see happy. Some people want you to. Well, you just gotta be happy. And you just gotta do you. Look, you're out there putting in work, building your life, sacrificing. Then showing up. That matters, and you should be excited about that. Good job. Hey, Raz, what's up, Kennison House? Hello, Sam. I recommend for people to check out what's called a CNC. Never heard of that. Carving machine, kind of like a 3D printer. Okay. One can get into making signs for businesses or be creative in other ways to make money. Okay. Thank you, A-Rise. Good to see you, brother. Sam, DoorDash. I don't know what FTW means. I hope that's positive. I don't know what that means. Luke, I always celebrate you, man. I noticed that, brother. And I appreciate you. I say hydration break to you, Luke. I appreciate you, brother. Luke, but yet Uber Eats was pretty good one night. Okay. If anyone's done Uber Eats, let me know in the live comments. Share your skin's tone, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nomadic, #simple. Keep your life simple and keep supplemental income and stay happy. Why? Because it's a positive. And you're living by the beach. Yeah, Jacob. I might do DoorDash when I get a car. There you go, brother. Extra money sounds good. Look, good job. One of the biggest things you want to focus on in life is getting a license and a car. Transportation is key. A home is a shelter, but you need transportation to get to a job. I did a video on that. Home is shelter, but a car can be shelter and transportation. You have to have transportation to get to a job, and you need shelter. A car can be both. A home, an apartment, a house can only be shelter, can't be transportation. So keep your license clean and get a car and go for it. And I recommend newer car. You want to have a reliable car. Here is Sam with the door. Did you have to change your license over to Florida? I did that over a year ago. to be able to do DoorDash from Florida. I changed all my stuff. I researched it for 2 years. I visited Florida. I did all that in the beginning of last year. Because as soon as I started working remotely, I changed everything over to Florida because that's where I'm living. That's where I'm spending my time. Question mark. When you do DoorDash, did you get a lot of good restaurants or was it more fast food? I got good restaurants. It's all dependent of area. So as a nomad, you can go wherever you want. So make a mental note. Flexibility is your greatest asset. So I got 2 deliveries. I only did it for an hour. One was a sushi spot. It was good, high end. The bill was like $55. The other was Mexican spot. Nice. The bill again was around $55. So 2 nice spots, no fast food. Now again, this is my first night. I only did 2 of them. I had a chance to extend the dash, but I said I want to stay consistent with YouTube. I put a lot of work and time into. I want to build this. So, but I'm sharing with you. I could have probably went for another hour, 2 hours, and probably made $50 more. Probably would have made $80 tonight. Now on the weekend, I definitely think that's a reality. So give it a shot, guys. I'm sharing with you. Big Dirty, what's up, brother? Hey, Sammy. Been working on the channel. I know I've been checking you out. I want to support you, brother. Staying on top of comments. I'm up to 38 subscribers. Well, brother, click on Big Dirty. I'm a supporter. I want to see other people succeed. That's why I share with you guys. That's why I encourage you guys. That's why I talk up to you guys. I don't talk down to you. Do your best and keep trying. Keep showing up. Good job, Wendy. DoorDash is the top of the food delivery service at the moment. For me, it is. I'm just going to seize the moment. I love the app. The app makes me smile. I love it. It's like fulfilling a task. It makes me happy. Forgive me. It's like fire emoji. It's like fighting fire with gasoline when you're deep in debt. Well, I've been there. No disrespect. And what I can tell you is it took me about 10 years to get out of debt. And my mom forgave some money because I owed some money to her. I'm not going to lie to you. And it was one of the worst feelings in the world having to ask people to borrow money at certain times and it's just like someone holds something over your head. And that's why I had to blow up my father too. Like he ended up throwing something back in my face. I paid him off, but it was like, you want to live a simple life so you can create your life and you can own your life. And that's why if you're young, don't borrow money from your parents to buy a house. Don't do it. Don't borrow money to buy a house and to live by your parents because you're not going to always want to live there. And it's going to always change your relationship. Live a simple life. Work as soon as you can. Don't, do whatever you want, but just live where you want to live and use your creative gifts, because if not, you're going to wake up like I did, mid-30s, and say, damn, what am I doing? Everything has a season, though. I enjoyed my life, and I lived a good life, but everything has a season. You got to transition. Good job. Queen's back. Hello, Sarah. Queen. Hydration break to you, and love and respect to Queen. Luke, are you coloring, Queen? Luke, are you doing your cat emoji thing? Luke, if you continue with DoorDash, Sam, I think the Toyota will come in handy. Well, I thought about that. I said today, thank God I don't have a big RV. Thank God I don't have a big van, because DoorDash wouldn't be worth it. It's only because I have a fuel-efficient, small, compact car. I have a Jeep Renegade. It gets 30 miles per gallon on the highway, 25 in the city. That's pretty good. And my next car will probably be a Toyota Prius. And if I did this, and if I had a Toyota Prius, now I don't want to go in debt to get a Toyota Prius, but getting 50 miles per gallon Toyota Prius doing DoorDash, I wouldn't even use a gallon of gas. I used 1 gallon of gas today. I drove about 25 miles. So I get 25 miles per gallon. So right now a gallon of gas is about $2.50. So let's just say $3. But if I did a Toyota Prius, that would have been $3 more basically in my pocket, or at least $1.50 more in my pocket. That all counts. Yeah, it matters. Queen, how you doing? I'm very happy tonight. Queen, how you been? I missed you, Queen, but I want to give you space. What's the number one thing you should do to build healthy relationships is give people space. I learned that lesson for myself and for other people. Sam, what is the number one lesson about a healthy relationship? Give people space. And if it's meant to be, it comes back. And if it doesn't, you let it go. Let's roll down our windows and let's say, praise the Lord. As my car still smells like sushi, but I'm still encouraged. This Febreze ain't working, y'all. I mean, that's the downside. I'm paying for that sushi. I didn't need it, but it smells. My car smells. Jacob, I just got a TV box and a dresser box full of clothes, so I don't have much to get rid of. There you go, brother. When I move my car, well, there you go. Jacob, keep pushing forward, brother. Stay positive. Keep positive people around you. You're going to be able to do it. Look, with Uber Eats, I like being able to meet different people. I'm not mad at you. And especially in the touristy area. Oh, yeah. And live in the Carolinas, okay? It's fun while I do eBay during the day and Uber Eats. Yes, good comment. There's different things for different people. Play to your strengths. You know your personality. Be a positive person, play to your strengths, and build your life. That's a good job. Yeah, I gave him with something in Kansas house. If you they do DoorDash in Canada. I saw some videos on YouTube about it. If you have a little bit of extra credit, you can invest. Like anything, you can educate yourself. There are risks, but life is a risk. No, I agree. I've tried that. I've lost more money in stocks than I've made. But look, I'm not mad at anyone who wants to try that. And I encourage people, look, do whatever you want. I understand that. Luke. This past week, I had over 20 sales, which was a record for me. There you go. In 1 week, in 5-day period, which was awesome. Luke, I celebrate you, brother. Norma, thank you again for your positive consistency. I know I already read the comment, but all those people that gave me the super chat love, I appreciate it. I thank you for appreciating me and basically giving me a tip. I just appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who clicks the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Queen, hello, everyone. Luke, curious if I can ask, what was the most you've made from DoorDashing? Well, today was my first night. I just got the company card in my welcome kit, and I just did it for an hour and 15 minutes just as a trial run because I didn't want to just get it, look at it, and not do it. I wanted to be a doer just to try it out. So I got 2 hours to kill. Let me do it. And I did it for about an hour and 15 minutes, and I made $30. But I could have done it for another 2 hours and probably could have got anywhere between $50 to $100. And then you have to minus gas and all the thing. But I'm already in my car, and it'll all be a business write-off to a certain extent. So it's still a net positive. And I enjoyed it. If I hated it, I wouldn't be excited right now. And I wouldn't even, if I even would have thought I wouldn't like it, I wouldn't even have tried it. Supplemental income and living a simple life allows you to do things that you may like and make extra income. I like YouTube. It shows. I like DoorDash. It shows. I see some people do YouTube. They don't look like they're inspired. Some people do DoorDash. They don't look like inspired. So I try to do things now that I simplify my life. I sacrifice. I live in my car in the winter. I try to do things now that make me happier and can make me a little bit extra money, and I work for it. I'm very happy for it. But that's why I made $30 an hour. So proud of you, my brother. Yep, and glad to see you super happy. That's all I want to do. Any worst thing that can happen is the order is incorrect. Yeah, that's possible. And I'm sure, look, I delivered pizza when I was younger. It's hey, man, take a look at the number of items. I tried that. Sometimes that's hard, though. Like, there was one that had it all in the wrap bag, and I was like, is there 5 items in there? And the lady was like, yeah. Don't. And I'm like, can we see it? It's like, they're in here. So I was like, it is a little bit tricky. It is that. This goes, number of items match the receipt items on the DD app. Yeah. The app gives you a checklist when you swipe when you go into the restaurant, gives you a checklist to check the bag, and then you swipe to start your en route GPS directions to the house. Now, when I was in the sushi spot, I actually had a restaurant person, an older guy eating in there. He said, oh, can you give me a business card? Because I would like you to deliver it to my house. I said, I work for DoorDash. I said, he goes, oh, that's not your company. He didn't know what DoorDash was. I go, no, it's not my company. I said, I'm an independent contractor. DoorDash is the company. You have to download your app, and then one of the DoorDashers would deliver it to you. And then he goes, oh, he's an older guy. He goes, I don't have a smartphone. I tell you guys, man, smartphone's everything in this world. So make a mental note. Good comment, Wendy. Norma, hey, Queen. Yeah. Queen, how you doing, Norma? Yeah. Norma. Jacob, hey, Sam. IGTG phones overheating. Will comment if you're still on. Okay, brother. If not, good night. Love and respect. Jacob, love and respect. Thank you, brother, for the love, the appreciation. I see you. Keep doing you and stay positive, brother. If I can ask, what inspired you to do door dashing? Other YouTubers. What inspired me to live in my car? Other YouTubers. I had a general mindset of downsizing. I looked at tiny homes, and then as I was looking on YouTube, the algorithm, I guess, put me in a down. I looked at tiny homes, then I saw RVs, and then I saw people living in their cars. And then eventually, the main person that inspired me was an older man, long-term camping out of his Toyota Prius in Texas. So I took a little bit of his thing and other people, and I put my own twist on it because I wanted to live a downsized, simple life. How did I come up with DoorDash? I saw other people living in their car looking at that option. I'm looking for supplemental income. That gave me a little bit of direction because I'm trying to build more supplemental income. So again, I can own more of my life and down the road position myself better and use more of my creative gifts. And so seeing it on YouTube, and even though the people I saw on YouTube do it, they didn't like it and they weren't doing that good. But the same thing like with the guy who I saw living in his Toyota Prius. He wasn't living in it. He was just camping in it. So I took a little bit of people, what I saw. I did my own research, and then I took action. And then I put my own twist on it. And will I do it forever? I don't know. But I'm just sharing with you this moment in time, how I got to living in my car through watching other people, but putting my own twist on it. How did I get DoorDash? Watching other people, but putting my own twist on it. And that's how you'll get your life. Getting inspiration from other people, but doing your own research, taking accountability for your own actions, and then building your own life. Good job. All right, preach for ragtime. Good job. Woo! Yeah, we're on fire night. Wendy? Wendy? I deliver a lot of steak food. Oh, that's good. Steak, seafood house dinners. Wendy pays the best. I didn't know that for fast food. Thank you for telling me. Ordering in a drive-thru with, oh yeah, CC must be why. Okay. Now they give you a red debit card. That's how you pay for the food. I heard there is some things that you don't have to pay, like if the customer prepays it. I haven't had to order food yet. I hope I don't have to do that because I see there's some deliveries that you have to order food. Queen, have a great night, Jacob. Wendy, yes, I'm anxious for the end of the daylight savings time. Oh, Florida tried to pass a law where they didn't have to do daylight savings time, but it got denied. I think because business and stock market and all that thing would have messed like commerce up. But Queen, why, Wendy? Luke, I agree. We want more daylight. Luke, I agree, my man. We got one life to live. Yeah, live your best life and live it loud. Yeah, don't be ashamed. And proud and happy. That's right, and free. Pursuing your heart's desires. Yeah. Look, what I've learned in life, getting myself in debt, I bent over backwards to impress people and still wasn't good enough. And then I said, screw everyone. I'm not going to wear any underwear. I'm going to live in my car and I'm going to do DoorDash. And people hate on it, but I'm living a free life and I don't owe anyone anything. And that's the type of life I want to live. Good job. Wendy. I'm in Titsville. I looked at the great outdoors RV lots in Titsville. Not Titsville, Titusville. Shout out to Space Coast. Wendy, do you know where the great outdoors RV lots are? There's a community. It's right next to a water sewage plant. That's why I didn't buy there. When I was first looking at RV lots, I looked, one of the places, there's a great outdoors. It's in Titusville, Florida, which is right by SpaceX. That's what they're known by, right by NASA. And I looked at there. They at that time, they had RV lots going for about 60, 70,000. And I remember when I went there, I smelled like sewage when I pulled up to the guard gate. And they're like, oh yeah, we're right by like a water treatment plant, but once you go into the campgrounds, less smell. I was like, well, I'm out of here. But I wanted to go a little bit further south. You have to get south of Vero Beach to be in a tropical zone. But I did visit that area. I looked at that area, looked at Satellite Beach, but I did look at Titusville very closely. Luke, party emoji, yeah. Lilzy means everything. What's up, Sam? What's up, brother? Damn, it smells like sushi in here. That's a downside of DoorDashing. Damn. Marion, hey Marion, yo, Southwest Florida's in the house. Just say hi, Marion, we love you. Palm tree, heart, palm tree. Marion, we love you. Pray everything's going well with your sister. I hope you're back in Florida for good. We love you. Corey, make sure if you get a new phone, it's not 5G only. Okay. Not all US 5G is compatible. Good comment, Corey. Good to see you, brother. Thank you. Usually they're able to interchange between 4G, 5G, etc. But I'm not sure. Good job. Girl, I'm losing my signal. Where am I hanging there? Gilbert. Good evening, Sam. What's up, man? Queen's house. What's good? I'm just living my life, brother. Did my first DoorDash tonight. You see this, Gilbert? Whew. Smells a little bit like sushi. That's all right. Gilbert, how was your day, man? We're just living our best life, brother. Just trying to do our thing. Queen, I've been busy lately. Just do you, Queen. I give you space. I love you and I respect you. Queen, hello, Gilbert. How are you? Queen, how you been? Marion, I like the shirt. Thank you, Marion. Good idea. I love you, Marion. Marion's got an RV dealership. Marion, put the link in the comments. Queen, have you heard this song called I'm Living My Best Life? I haven't heard that. By Duval and Snoop Dogg? I haven't heard that. I'll have to check it out. Queen, Sam, have you heard that song? I haven't heard that song. I'll have to YouTube Google it. Marilyn, Sam, say hi to my hubby, Leo. Leo, love and respect to you, brother. Get the hell out of Jersey or the Bronx, wherever you're at right now. I love you, Leo. Respect to you and your wife. come to Florida, visit it, travel around. I prefer Southeast, but I prefer South or even Southwest, but South. But even if you go north, northwest, wherever you go, Florida's better than Jersey. In my opinion, do what you want. I love you, brother. Good to see you. Queen, hello, living like this. Yeah. Summer, Nomad. Hey, Sam. Hope you're doing great. I'm very thankful. When you get a good day, take it and ride it. Also, Leo, thank you for saying I did a good job on Stop Trolling video. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Your wife told me. Thank you. Summer Nomad, when you have a good day, ride it like a wave. Because some days you have bad days, and I make videos about that. So today it was a good day. I just want to ride the wave. I just want to be thankful. And I don't want to be negative. I want to be positive. When I can take a good day, I'm going to take it. How was your day? I'm not worried as always. You seem very enthusiastic, trying to live my best life. Only change is permanent. Yep, it does. Look, we're all terminally ill. If you ever get scared of change or you get scared of doing something, calculate the risk, do your research, but at the end of the day, we're all terminally ill. No one's getting out of this thing alive. So live your best life. And don't worry about what people think. Wear no underwear and live in your car. Why? Because most people hate life and they're pro-life. Figure the irony. Most people hate life and they're pro-life. I saw Alex Jones last night getting drunk, coming out of a divorce. His kids hate him, and he's upset at pro-life, and he's upset at pro-choice. If you hate life, please don't tell me you're pro-life. All right, love and respect. Let me not get political. Analysis, paralysis, analysis. Have you been to Los Angeles? No, I haven't. Love and respect. I've talked to a lot of nomads on YouTube through there. But I love Florida. Why? Because it's tropically hot and surrounded by ocean, and it's got a good Latin vibe down low. But I got love for everywhere in this world. But I love Florida the most. I love you, brother. Gilbert, I'm fine. You? Tamacha Queen? Marin? I lived in LA for my 20s and my 30s. I loved it. Maryland? If Florida goes into the sea, I'll check out Los Angeles. Maryland? We love and support you. Good night, Sam. Marilyn, thank you. Love and respect to you and Leo. Thank you. I appreciate that. Green, I'm fine. Analysis paralysis. Both of my sons just recently moved to LA, and they love it. Well, I say congratulations. I think LA is great where it's got a lot of jobs, and it's got a lot of great weather. If Florida goes into the ocean tomorrow, I'm coming to Los Angeles. Southern Cal. As a mother, I know you always worry, or a father. So I pray the best for your children. I pray the best for you. And I say, thank you for sharing. Marin, started application for DoorDash. Yeah, there you go. Laughing good. Love being Uber driver. There you go. A few years ago. This sounds better. This for me. I love you, Marin. Tell me how you do. Jacob, I'm back. Good to have you. Kevin, finally caught alive. Good to have you, Kevin. Been working in Miami. Love and respect to Miami. Right now, I like it. Yeah, good. The Brickell area. Kev, love to you, brother, my fellow Floridian. Shout out to all my fellow Floridians. Whether you're in Tightsville, Miami, Southwest Florida, like my girl Marin, wherever you're at, love and respect to all my Floridians. Cameron, thanks, Sam. Thank you, brother, for super chat. Appreciate that. Jacob, thank you too. Jacob, I agree. The transportation, 100%. Look, you need transportation and you need shelter. Car does both. Wendy, cell phone may have one dead. Wendy, you're back. Marin, what's that? Cheers. Yeah, hydration break. Praise the Lord. And a dub. Good job, Wendy. I fed some birds today. I fed a raccoon yesterday, and I fed birds today. It was almost 80 degrees. That's why I live in Florida. It's February, the last day of February, 2019. February 28th, 2019, I did my first DoorDash. It was 80 degrees. I fed seagulls, pelicans, and I walked on the beach. Is that not magical? Damn it, that's magical. Good job. Where are we at? Wendy, keeping my devices charged is a full-time job. Amen. And you need your device for your full-time job. Isn't that ironic? Wendy, do you think Sam will be back? I'm here. Charlotte, I dropped out of college last week. Okay, that's okay. Love to you. I don't want you to feel bad. And now I'm working in a supermarket in the UK. Okay, life is rough. I can understand, but you're working. You got to have income, and there's no shame. Not everyone's for college. So just keep working. Keep your expenses low. Don't have kids. If you have kids, make the most of it. Don't have any more. Get your tubes tied, or at least make sure you use some protection. And you'll figure it out. But no shame to you. If you're young and if you have kids. If you don't have kids, you're still fine. Kids are your biggest debt. Your house is your second biggest debt. Your car is your third. So look at those three things and then just make the most of your life. Good job. AJ, If you got a Prius, brother, you could DoorDash. If the stocks go down, just DoorDash, brother. AJ, the Prius is the ultimate car. I totally agree. For efficiency and stuff, brother, I'm on the same page. Now, the Jeep Renegade ain't far behind. That's why I ain't trading it in. But if the Jeep Renegade goes when it's time, Toyota Prius is going to be next in line. And what I can tell you, down in Miami, they're giving bonuses right now because they need a lot of DoorDash drivers. But Miami's too congested. But, AJ, if the stocks don't work out, brother, DoorDash, man. I should put a referral link in the thing. Wait. Sorry, Charlotte. Yeah, we're sorry, Charlotte. Don't feel bad. Charlotte, don't feel bad. We love you. I've been there. Don't feel bad. I know exactly what you mean. Rough. Yep. Don't let anyone make you feel bad. But if you don't have kids, if you don't have a house, you're good. I'm tough. So you made $30 off 4 deliveries. $30 off 2 deliveries. Why do you need the DoorDash card? Because that's how you pay. Most restaurants, when you go, you pay with the company DoorDash card. Now, there's sometimes where you don't pay, where the customer did some type of prepaid, but that's how that works. And I did 2 deliveries in about an hour, and I made $30. I'm tough. You slide it when you get to the restaurant. Yes, correct. Or you give it to the lady and they slide it. Yep. Wendy, say a delivery is $50-$60. I did 2 of them today. That was that. Compensation is higher plus the tip from the customer. Yeah, I don't think I necessarily got a tip, but yeah. Compensation. I guess I did get a tip. Yeah, because what was it? 20? Yeah, because when they said accept, one was like 11 and one was like, both of them were like 11. That was 22 and I ended up with $30. So I guess they both did tip me. Because I was ahead of time. I gave them both nice text messages and I did exactly what they wanted. And I had my shirt on and I smiled. So yeah, that's true. I guess they did tip me. I didn't even realize that. Wendy, I delivered 2 steak dinners. Yeah, the bill was $65. Yeah, it's percentages. The higher the bill, usually the more compensation. $10 tip and was $10 to $20. Yeah. $65. Well, that's a great tip. You must do good. Good job, Wendy. But I got a bit of the cold. Many people who order do not feel well enough to cook or leave the house. Well, that's an interesting comment. Good comment. Forgive me. Can your car note be wrote off? Probably a percentage of it. Your insurance can be wrote off because you need insurance as a courier. You're an independent contractor. So you can write the depreciation down. You can write the car insurance down. You have to track the miles. You have to track everything. But yeah, there's a write-off there. Wendy, cold equals furnished. That's interesting, huh? Wendy, sell car gas insurance. Wendy, good comment. Wendy's coming in hot with the DoorDash tips. Queen, have you been eating your bars lately, Sam? Not too many. Well, I have been today. I've tried to make a conscious effort on tracking how much I spend on food. I like to stay below $30 a day. I was getting up to $50 per day on food if I added everything. That's too high. I did an exercise. I share with you guys everything. If you spend $20 per day on food, well, if you spend $50 per day on food, that's basically $1,500 per month. So if you take half of that, that's $750. So if you do $20 a day would be $600 a month on food. Food's your biggest expense when you're a nomad. That's the truth. Not gas, food. Unless you got a big RV, then you're a whole different story. Good job. Wendy, I have not started focusing on write-offs yet, but this is my first day. But 30% of income goes to IRS. Yeah, well, it depends. You have self-employment tax, and then it all depends on your income bracket, right? So if you're below 25,000, your income bracket is not 25%, which is the standard federal tax rate for middle class. It all depends on your tax rate, how much income, and then you go from there with the write-offs, etc. But after the write-offs and everything, I mean, not too bad. And then Florida does not have state tax. I know, that's partly why I came to Florida. I know. Now, New Jersey had 5 to 6% state tax depending on your income bracket. I'm tough. Okay, thanks for the clarification. I should try. Good shot, brother. You could have taken that old guy's number and made, yeah, I probably could have, for him independent DoorDash. Well, that's true. I probably could. I didn't think of it. I was nervous. That was my first one. So I still get scared, guys. But you got to be a doer. And I was still scared. So I was still like shaking a little bit. Wendy, there are criteria one must meet: approval rates, acceptance ratings, meeting time, allowance. Yep, I got 100 so far and everything. I only got 2. I just said it myself. Have delivered 100 times. Well, damn, Wendy, congratulations. You're an experienced DoorDasher. You're teaching all of us something tonight. Wendy, customer rates on a scale of 1 to 5. Okay, if you fall below 4, something bad happens. Wendy, thank you for sharing, Wendy. I concur. My waitress personally say, enjoy your meal. Yes, good job. Wendy's dropping signs tonight, guys. Seems like when I get lost, I get bigger tips. They can watch us on the app. Yeah, they can. Wendy, when you're in the store, when you swipe, you have arrived, do you get a notice that pops up like the customer, like, is everything okay? No issue. Are you waiting in line? Does that always come up, or does that just come up if like the restaurant, if they don't see you on a navigation screen and want to know what's going on? Let me know about that. Wendy, map app. No, yeah, I've noticed that. They can see you when you're driving. You allow, and that's magical. You can see it all through your app. Wendy, well, I'm going to rewatch this. I'm so excited. I got here late. I appreciate you, Wendy. Have a nice evening, everyone. Good job, Zeus. Who in here from Cocoa? Shout out to Cocoa Beach. Wendy's close. She's from Titesville. Queen, I'm glad. And there's a lot of, I saw one guy who lives in his car close to there, and he said there's opportunity in Cocoa Beach to do door dashing. Queen, I'm glad you're so excited, Sam. Queen, I love you. I'm glad you're back. Queen, I love you. I'm glad you're back. Endless paralysis. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I'm in there, Mom. I'm their mom. Well, love to you. But I'm thankful they stay in contact with me. It's a blessing to have a good mom. Who's the number one person that has blessed me in my life? My mother. If you've had a good mother, thank the good Lord. A good mother is a blessing from the Lord. My mom is from Patterson, New Jersey. Well, love and respect. New Jersey's a disaster, but I love you. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, man. Baltimore sounds. Just stay while doing this. I love you, brother. Thank you for the positive vibes. Charlotte? No, I ain't got no children. You're good because you're okay. Then don't worry. Don't be upset. I'm 18. I'm currently in a relationship. Well, all right. Be careful. Do protected sex. With Trevor, okay. In England, college is everything for a woman to be successful. No, it's not. All college is college loan debt. So you need certifications, though, but but if you were going to college and you dropped out, you're not inspired. So right now, build your life before you have kids and a family, because when you have kids and a family, you're not going to build your life. You're sacrificing your life for your family. And you don't want to be a resentful woman or a resentful man. So you're 18 with no kids. You got the whole world in front of you. Don't let society, your parents, or anyone put too much pressure on you. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Once in a while, upload a picture of yourself that's not filtered, that shows some of your fat. Why? Because I want you to own your life, and I don't want you to be insecure. And I don't want you to start to surround yourself with people who make you feel ugly or make you feel not good enough. Don't do that. I did that in life. And let me tell you something. It's a fucking disaster. To live your best life, you surround yourself with positive people. That's my number one piece of advice. Love to you. You'll be right. Wendy. Yes, Sam. The question. Okay, thank you. Wendy, you got a wealth of knowledge. Yes, Sam. The questions of where you are does pop up every time. Thank you, Wendy. I met Wendy. I didn't know you're that good at this. Charlotte, P.S. I've been to the States 3 times. Okay. Once to Florida. Yeah. Twice to New York. Well, I've been to New York. Better to go, Florida. We love you. Live and let live. Hey, Queen. How are you? She gave a good Queen emoji. You have been missed. Yes. Live and let live. We love her too. I think just wondering, what's your motivation to do DoorDash? I saw a YouTuber do it. You make good money, yes, but this is supplemental income, just like YouTube, to start to build a life that if something happened, you don't just start a YouTube channel and make money. I did it a year, made no money. And even now, it's basically $10 an hour. But progressively over time, you build a supplemental income. You don't just do DoorDash. So if you do YouTube and build it, you show up, and you do DoorDash, these are supplemental incomes. You got to have a career. Wendy still has a career too, because you got to have health insurance, retirement. So now, but if something happens with your career, you have supplemental income. If something doesn't happen with your career, you're doing things you love. I love YouTube. I love DoorDash. It shows. You guys see it. So now you have more leverage and more flexibility. When your career, you have one source of income. If that falls, you have no supplemental. And then you have to go get another high-paying, high-stress job without any cushion. Now, I probably would still do that because I'm in the prime earning years of my life. But what you want to do is build a life so that you don't get put in a position where one day, working a good job, you get laid off, you're in the hole. You want to have a life where you have multiple revenue streams and you have more options and you own your life. When you don't own your life, your parents, your employer, someone's going to own your life and they're going to hold it over your head. I've been there. You're talking about a guy who's been there. And what I can tell you is you want to build supplemental income, but you're still going to need a career. DoorDash, not a career. You may be able to build it if you live very simple. YouTube, not a career. 95% of YouTubers make no money. Ask a lot of people in here who's tried it. Ask me who tried it for a year, no money. But you love to do it. You enjoy it. It's an opportunity to get supplemental income. Live and Let Liv's got a full-time job, and she does YouTube. Why? Because you're building something you enjoy to do, and hopefully it brings some revenue as you go. And that's part of building your best life. Good job. I always Respect your hustle. I appreciate that. Stay safe while doing DoorDash. Yeah, you never know who you're going to meet. Well, that's true. Well, I delivered pizzas for about a year or so when I fell upon hard times in my mid-20s. So I've always been a worker. I told you guys from the start. And I enjoyed delivering pizzas a little bit, but it wasn't worth my time because I had a lot of bills and it was like, it's meaningless. And I love technology. So I love the app. I don't have to deal with the pizzeria. I don't work for the pizzeria. I don't work for DoorDash. I'm an independent contractor. I work my hours. I don't have to go to the pizzeria guy and say, look, I want to work this weekend. Or, oh, Sam, you need to work this weekend. I sign up for Door. I can dash now. I can schedule something or I cannot. If I have a long day at my career, I'm not going to do DoorDash. If I have a bad day, I'm not going to do DoorDash. It's supplemental. It's not career. But if you want to try and make a career, do you. But I have flexibility. That's why I like DoorDash. That's why I like YouTube. If I don't want to go live, I don't have to go live. Now, I'm consistent because I want to build it. That shows this work ethic. But if I'm sick or something, I don't have to punch a clock. If you want to leave the live stream, leave it. Why? That's the flexibility that I like. That's what I'm trying to build my life around. Very exciting job. Jacob, I fully agree, Sam. Wendy, I think drivers tend to quit in the middle of the delivery or drive. Yeah. Or they see a lot of long mileage and they don't want to take it. And she goes, a drive away from the customer's food, never to be seen again. Not good. So they ask, where are you now? I think that's not good. Look, but that's what I said. I know a lot of people in life that I've done the same thing as them, where they got the same opportunities, but they handle it different. But not everyone's meant to do everything. So the key in life is keep doing things till you figure out what works for you. And life is constant change. So who knows? I may not ever do DoorDash again. I may not do it by next year, or I may do it for a full year and love it. I don't know. But I'm living responsible. I did the research. I'm making a sacrifice. I'm trying to build my life as best I can. And that's what I want to encourage you guys to do. I want to thank everyone for joining the live chat. Please click the thumbs up button if you haven't shared the video. Thank you for every super chat. I appreciate that. If you are going to shop on Amazon, please use the affiliate link that's in the description of my video. It costs you nothing. You just have to put stuff in the cart before you exit. You don't have to check out. You come back through the link and then check out when you're ready, whatever time that is. And that's it. I'm sharing with you guys. I've shared with you for a year and a half on this channel. In snowstorms, in bad times, in good times, in inspired times, and in depressed times. And not to keep you on the hook. If you never want to come in these videos again, then don't. But go out there and build your life. And live your best life. American Writer, thank you, brother. Love and respect, Texas. Good night to all the moms out there. Thank you for respecting and appreciating my energy. Thank you. People laughed at me. When I did construction, people laughed at me when I live in my car. People laughed at me when I do DoorDash. People will laugh at you. But the people laughing, the people thumbs downing, they're projecting their negative energy on your life instead of taking their energy and doing DoorDash or doing something positive in their life and sharing it. Instead of doing positive, they take their negative and they project it on you. Never let someone's negativity be projected upon you. Build your life and let them laugh because you smile.